Hey, what's up, guys? I just got off the plane in San Antonio and we are live streaming immediately. So we are on a mission to find the new best Royal Recruits deck in the game. We're going to be testing out some strats. And if it doesn't work, I'm just going to be mixing it up and trying out new things. This is the first deck that we were going to be rolling with. I think the interchangeable spot usually is going to be like Electro Spirit or Golden Knight or Mother Witch. But now like Hero Musketeer is here. So I think that because heroes are so stupidly broken, you kind of have to use them and abuse them. Otherwise, you're just getting like worse trades. And I took out the Goblin Cage because I think Goblin Cage can be replaced by Mini P.E.K.K.A. as a tank killer. And the Mini P.E.K.K.A. gives you more counter push, so it just seems like a better option. I can fully counter Hog Riders with Mini P.E.K.K.A. just like I can with the Goblin Cage, but the Goblin Cage does not give me a Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. that I can get level 23 on Max Ladder. Also, the Hero Musketeer, and availability with that card allows me to drop a turret, so I kind of have a makeshift building. And then it also opens up an opportunity for me to run Royal Hogs as an evolution. So that's my thought process. I might remove the Zappies or the Fly Machine for like Electro Spirit for a faster cycle and then also more maneuverability. I think that regular Goblin Cage kind of sucks. So I wouldn't play that in this deck more likely than not. But yeah, this is what I've come up with so far. We'll see what happens. There's a top 200 player right now playing with the Hero Musketeer. And instead of the Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A., I think there is Goblin Cage. I might be wrong here. I might be Goblin Cage with the evolution still and then like regular Royal Hogs, and I think that's what they're playing. I'll take a quick look and make sure I'm not saying this incorrectly, but I believe that it is Electro Spirit instead of the Mini P.E.K.K.A. And then, yeah, it's Electro Spirit instead of the Mini P.E.K.K.A. So they're currently playing it with one evolution or one hero. Goblin Cage Evo instead of Royal Hogs, regular Royal Hogs, and then just Electro Spirit instead of the Mini P.E.K.K.A. So Goblin Cage here, and then replace the Mini P.E.K.K.A. put in Electro Spirit. And then no Evo Royal Hogs. That's the strategy that he's playing, and he's using Hero Musketeer. So I do think that there's different ways that you can play this, but this is the one that we're going to be using. So let's get right into it. Oh, I almost chose towers for whatever reason. Anyway, we're going. Let's go. The snipe, maybe? I don't think he's sniping with one Royal Recruits deck. I think a lot of people that are playing Royal Recruits actually play it. So yeah, let's get into the swing thing, see what we can do. Let's run it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna send a little Royal Recruits in the back first play. Might as well. You know, you guys know how we do it out here. You guys are well acquainted with the Royal Recruits in the back first play. It is something I've been doing for quite a millennium. So, you know, that's how we run it. I'm not going to go Fly Machine right now. I think we're just going to chill. He probably just straight loses his Monk here. He doesn't want to pop the ability into Royal Recruits, right? It'd just be kind of silly. Let's go Musketeer in the back in case he does decide to go and apply pressure here. I don't think it's going to be good for him. Honestly, screw it. Let's go Barbaro. Try to do some damage on that early so he doesn't get a good Monk ability. And then we could go Zappies if we need to, but I think Fly Machine is the move. The turret is almost always broken, so we're just going to plop it down, and I might just straight win the game off this thing. So this is the reason that you're running heroes more often than not. It's just a good concept of spamming. Like, it's the better way to play Clash Royale than previously. The only downside here is there's a chance that he goes in for a Monk plus RG push when we don't have a building, and he also pulls my Mini P.E.K.K.A., and then I straight lose the game. So, like, we can't play this stupidly, but I'd say 9 times out of 10 we have a hero of a matchup advantage. It is a heroic situation for our opponent if he ever attempts to win this game. Also, I hope you guys are all having a phenomenal time. I really want to grow this channel and get bigger and better, so that's the game plan. I mean, I literally just hopped right off of a flight, so hopefully you guys are going to be sticking around and seeing me stream a lot more and creating way more content. I mean, the standard stuff for us is always grinding every single day. There's always a video. I left for San Antonio, and there was a video every single day that I was gone. I knew I'd be back today, so I wanted to deliver that. And there will also be another video tomorrow, so no days off out here, only grinding, only going to get the best content I can for you guys. Anyway, we're going to go Barbaro. He's definitely not going to click the ability. It would be silly for him to expect to, like, you drop something on the Monk right now. Usually you're going to use the Monk as a win condition right now, because if you only have that, that's what you have to work with, right? So there's a high likelihood that he goes in for a Fisherman and pulls a Mini P.E.K.K.A., so I don't want to do that. I'd rather go Zappies if he RGs and then Fisherman's. We're just going to Zappies and then Recruits. I don't know if he even wants to. Okay, so, yeah, we'll send our Zappies in the right side. There's a likelihood that he Fireballs or something. That's totally fine for me, bro. I genuinely don't care. We're going to go and drop our Royal Recruits directly into that, and we could even go in for a Musketeer off to the side to start sniping if we wanted. I'm going to drop it here instead. I should have done it earlier. It's fine. It's fine. We might just be able to kill the Monk before it pops a good ability. Yeah, no, he's popping the ability, but the Monk's taking so much damage right now that it's kind of cause for concern for him, and he's not going to be able to break through with this. There's no shot, right? Especially if we have, like, Mini P.E.K.K.A. and he wastes his little net thing, and then he's going to try to, like, net the Barbarian or something. He's netting nothing but an L. That's all I'm going to say, guys. That's all I'm going to say. He used his Fireball. We can't do anything. It's not like he can break through. We can just cycle our Musketeer off to the side. It'll be multiple cards away from a Fireball. Sure, he could click an ability, but it's not going to really do anything. And this game's ours. It's a really free, easy win, and we'll plop down the turret just, you know, as marking our land. Yo, you think Mini Pack is worth it over Cage? Yeah, I think it's better because Mini Pack is a better card, and you are able to evolve another card, Royal Hogs. Like, for me, I think that's worth it. Might not be 100% worth it, but I feel it, you know? Looks like you have a solid Recruit Credit Card deck. Yes, the Recruit Credit Card deck is what's up. I'm running this in challenges, so everyone has the availability. Every single person here can play this deck in challenges and have fun. Do I think that Clash Royale is pay to win right now? Yeah, obviously, but I'm always campaigning for them to nerf the heroes, and I hate the fact that there's 2 heroes. There was just 1, but, you know, it is what it is. It be that way sometimes. It be that way. That is interesting. At least they gave us 1 free hero, so I am kind of happy about that. But at the same time, man, I just wish that there was only 1 hero slot. That would have been so sick. If everyone just got 1 hero slot and we were able to just play it, I would be so happy. Anyway, we're going to go Barbaro here, and we'll see what we can do. What is happening? Oh, I fumbled that. That was a generational fumble. Oh, he's going to give us the WoW, too. Why did I cycle the mini pack there? I don't know why I thought I was dropping in the suspicious bush. I haven't been playing Clash recently. You guys can't tell. Haven't been playing a little bit. Been in San Antonio with my homies, so haven't been able to play as much as normal. This is obviously going to be a loss. I completely fumbled the bag. Was not prepared. I was not thinking, and I cycled a mini P.E.K.K.A at the wrong point, so I definitely deserve to lose this game. Hopefully we don't straight lose here. There's a shot that we can come back and win. I mean, he is running like a pretty interesting strat into us. Like, I'm okay with this for right now. I think I go Royal Hogs. Yeah, I think I go Royal Hogs, and then I Barbaro, and then I don't miss this time. It's gotta not miss, you know? That's the goal, is not missing out here. All right, so Fly Machine will not do well here. It is gonna die, so that sucks. That's really, really awful, honestly. I might lose this game straight up. Hopefully the Zappies and the King Tower work its magic against the little general guy, but you never know how it's gonna go. The general's gotta die. All right, cool. That's awesome. So he's not gonna 3-crown me. This is still a very winnable spot. Of course, playing Royal Recruits into a Cannoneer is optimal, so hopefully we can finesse our way through. You never know what we can do here. I'm going to go Musketeer. I think that's probably our best bet. We're going to be able to snipe some of that and then hopefully get some good counter push afterwards. So cycle our Muskie. We could have went Mini P.E.K.K.A. I fight against that. I just think this is better. Fire Spirit's going to be a bit annoying, but it's all good. We're going to use our Royal Recruits probably on a Mini P.E.K.K.A. We'll see if that happens or not. We'll see what you want to do. Oh, that's really good. That's a lot of elixir spent. So we'll take that. We'll go for our Fly Machine here. Throw down our Royal Hogs when we get the opportunity. Definitely want to defend this with a Barbaro on the left side. We'll see how well that goes. Can't guarantee it's going to work, but that looked really bad. I'm not going to lie. That was horrendous. We also had double small spells. This is a very winnable matchup, and I just fumbled. So, you know, maybe I should have slept on the plane. I don't know, guys. Maybe that was the play. Maybe that was the play. We'll take our loss. We'll go to the next game. And you know what? This wasn't what it was meant to be. This was not our best Clash Royale action. Not our best Clash Royale action. GG, bro. We'll just say GG. We'll jump to the next. That was kind of embarrassingly bad. I don't like that he said well played. I play like trash. Obviously, he's BMing me, so not the nicest person, but that is the typical Clash Royale experience. You can't always get good luck out here with nice people, but that guy was kind of bad. How bad can someone fumble, man? Oh, I fumbled real hard, but I mean, bro, I haven't played Clash Royale in 3 or 4 days, right? You know, it happens. You try a version with Giant and Pump? Yeah. I played that a lot. I played a lot on stream. It was super, super fun. But yeah, man, I don't know if you guys have ever had that experience, like not playing Clash Royale for 3 or 4 days, and then you just like, well, especially while talking and streaming and communicating and talking with y'all. Not easy. New to your channel, wasn't expecting this, man. Oh, well, I mean, I finished top 500 in the world, so don't worry, bro. I'm definitely better than you at the game. If you want me to be straight up with you, if you want to keep being toxic, like, you know, you're probably not better than me. Almost certainly, honestly. So if I play really poorly in a game, let's not be super toxic. Do you have a version? Yeah, so there's no version with Giant and Pump with Royal Recruits. There's like literally nothing like that. Royal Recruits go to Hog, Wizard, and Cannon. I have them at level 16. I think that Recruits, if you're playing them with Cannon, it's not a good decision. Usually Cannon, it doesn't give counter push. Like, I mean, Cannon just in general doesn't give counter push. So that's just one of those things. Like, you want to get counter push with your cards. Like, Goblin Cage is one of those things that gives counter push. It's like if you're running a building, you kind of have to play that. I definitely would not recommend doing that. All right, not toxic, just talking about the fumble. I mean, A little different, bro. It's a little different when you like repeat it like a couple times. That's definitely toxic. Any good food in San Antonio? Honestly, the food was really underwhelming. It is what it is. Like the food was good, but the Tex-Mex, like the I don't know. It was super, super good, but at the same time, it could have been better, right? Like the barbecue places, it was super expensive and not that great. So I think I didn't get like the best representation of it, and I would love to like try barbecue in Texas again. I was a little bit disappointed by that, to be honest. But it happens. You know, the actual food on the first day, having steak, it was awesome. The steak was incredible. So it's, you know, mixed bag, mixed bag. In-N-Out in San Antonio, I haven't had that. I haven't had that. Any good eats? I recommend Russo's. I should have. Okay, I'm actually going to look at the game because we are not playing the game right now. We lost the last one too, so focus. Let's win this game really quick. See what we can do here. I think we do have to bar barrel this Archer Queen. Dude, come on. Come on. That didn't even reach. I fumbled. I mean, Mini P.E.K.K.A does kill this, and we get arrows, so then we were able to one-shot all of those, so the Mini P.E.K.K.A stays alive a little bit longer. Did we have to go Royal Hogs with this? I don't know if I can cycle recruits in front. I really hope so. Dude, this is not going well. This is a loss. This is egregious. I think Royal Hogs might be tough if we don't have Goblin Cage or Fireball. So that does make this way more challenging, doesn't it? All right, we really have to focus because I didn't realize how bad this matchup was. All right, we're going to send this. Probably Royal Hogs me. If he doesn't go cannon, it would be hilarious. Okay, he doesn't know how to play the game, so that's a thing. That's actually epic. We'll take that. So he doesn't have a good way of killing our Musketeer, and we could go Royal Recruits here, and this is definitely the best trade. Dude, how did I miss the bar barrel twice? That was so embarrassing. All right, yeah, we're just going to send our recruits, and we'll go Fly Machine afterward. Musketeer is good if we're able to get a good trade with it. Otherwise, it's just trash. Like, we want to click the ability with it every time. Pretty much every time. I think we click it right now. I think this basically kills the Archer Queen and then does damage to the tower. It's not going to win us the game or anything, but it's pretty damn close. Like, if we did that in the right tower, we would probably won the game. We want a Mini P.E.K.K.A for sure. I'm going to cycle Zappies. I messed that up. I should have dropped on the other side. It's fine, though. Arrows. P.E.K.K.A. That's decent. That's decent. That's decent. I'll click the ability. Actually, I don't need to. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. So I'll probably go Musketeer left again. Don't really want to. He can't Royal Hogs right now, so that's decent. Go recruits. Then a Royal Hog split. Fly Machine on this. Okay, actually just going to Fly Machine early because that was a trash cannon. And we Royal Hogs after. He also Royal Delivered, so now he has no way of winning this game. There's no shot. I was leaking so much elixir. Yeah. Good arrows, hopefully. Nickel this. Musketeer in the middle. Like a pseudo Fly Machine. Forces his Archer Queen ability early, or he just messes up and doesn't get it. Then we Royal Hogs, we Mini P.E.K.K.A here, and definitely win the game. So that's it. That was a really bad game on our end, but at the same time, I should have focused at the start, and we would have won very easily. So it is what it is. That was the same thing as the last game. This deck is really, really good, I would assume, if we play it correctly. The fact that we don't have a building means that I have to pay attention a little bit more, because I can't mess up the card cycle as much. If you mess up the card cycle and you have like Zappies or Goblin Cage, you're going to be fine. But if you're playing as Royal Hogs, you kind of need to either have like Goblin Cage or Fireball. And we don't really have either of those in our deck. So that was a bit less accessible for us to win that one. You back from Germany? I was never in Germany. You only use recruits on defense? No. You use recruits on offense a lot too. I mean, recruits are super good in the matchup that I lost against the Cannoneers. So, I mean, those types of matchups, you want to be playing more aggressive for sure. Also, this is fine. I think we're able to kill the witch for the most part. Not. Maybe we'll have to arrows this, and the witch doesn't finesse us and win him the game. Now he can't click the ability because the Zappies are going to stun the Mini P.E.K.K.A. That's another thing that I really like about Mini P.E.K.K.A. Are you on the West Coast? Yeah, I am. Use the turret? I'm not going to use the turret right now. And using the turret against the Royal Hogs is 7 elixir, and they usually have Earthquake, so it's not really the most reliable thing in the world. All right, so I think we can Fly Machine on this. I don't know how silly this is. This might be stupid. Might be stupid. This will be the judge of that in a second, right? We killed the entire witch. This is vibes. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, that was incredible. That might be the best interaction of all time. That might be the best interaction of all time. Hero Knight would work too with Royal Recruits. I think it would, but I think that if you're playing Royal Recruits, you probably want to run like Balloon Royal Recruits. So I don't think I'd run it with Royal Hogs. So, you know, I can't fit too much text in the title and the thumbnail. But this would be the best Royal Recruits deck with like Royal Hogs that I'm trying to build right now. I'm not actually trying to attempt to build the best Royal Recruits deck with, you know, Balloon. When you start to have that amount of SEO in the deck, in the title thumbnail, it's just like the thing performs horribly. So trying to stay away from that for right now. All right, so he's gonna click a bad ability. That's awesome for us. We're just gonna click turret probably. Yeah, I'm clicking turret for sure if I can get it. Yeah, it's gonna take most of his tower. If it kills the witch, then it's just icing on the cake. Yeah, we're caked up out here. We're caked up. That's insane. It just killed the witch. He's dead. He loses the game. 5 elixir. I spent 2 or 3. Sorry. Yeah, I spent 3. All right, so we're gonna send this, and we're just gonna go recruit so it doesn't get knocked to the other side. He would obviously click the ability on the mini P.E.K.K.A. Not gonna give him that option, you know. He just doesn't get that luxury, you know. He's not allowed. Okay, damn, dude. I did not know you were with it like that. I was unaware. I was unfamiliar with your game, bro. I might be unfamiliar with your strats. I might not be respecting your strategies to the umpteenth degree, brother. I should be respecting you a little more, maybe. Okay, this kind of sucks. Wait, he's got zap. Maybe we can still cook. Jeez. Let's not get cooked right now, all right? I got cooked. Dude, that's actually straight gimmicks. That's actually straight cheese. That is straight cheese. My God. You literally straight sent a Dark Prince with a Witch and had too much splash damage. So we might have to reorder our operations out here. If someone sends that amount of crap with splash damage, I definitely can't defend that late game. Like, I literally can't. So, hypothetically, if that happens, I probably needed to save my Musketeer on defense, pop the turret. So we'll see. Like, I haven't experienced that too much, but that matchup sucked. He has Elixir Collector. I don't have anything for that. That matchup was winnable if there was a situation where I could have turreted on defense and used the Musketeer and he could have killed that. That's just, that was toxic as hell. He literally had the worst interactions at the start and then just built a push that I couldn't kill. Like, there was nothing I could do. So that's unfortunate. I think at that spot, I needed to save the Musketeer, and the way to win that matchup is potentially just to use the Musketeer ability, try to work around. If that doesn't work, then I'm never playing that deck again, you know? Like, then we have to switch the deck, put in Goblin Cage, figure something else out, right? If that happens, like, we need something else. We need some reliability there. That is totally an unacceptable loss in my eyes. Like, obviously, I messed up, and, you know, I could have saved the Musketeer turret, but I did not expect to lose the game off that. That is insane. So, yeah, that felt really bad. It's part of the game, though. You do have to adapt, and, like, when you're limit testing new decks, like, obviously with Goblin Cage, I don't lose that. Obviously with Goblin Cage, I defend that. I pull it to the middle. I use Barbarial, clean up the Witch, and I'm fine, you know? Goblin Cage eats the Giant, and it's not even a problem. But without the Goblin Cage, you have to play a little bit differently in certain matchups, and that was definitely one of them where it's like, damn, I wish I had a building. And I have to remember, like, Hero Musketeer, you click the turret, and you get the building, so can't really use it on offense. I thought I was going to do better on offense, but his mini P.E.K.K.A. one-shot it, and I was like, damn, if my mini P.E.K.K.A. didn't, you know, die and target the wrong crap, it would be chilling. But it is what it is. Are you in Seattle? Yeah, I'm in Seattle now. Here's the Pickleball Pro. How's it, man? Dude, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I don't know if I'm the Pickleball Pro, but doing really, really well, man. Appreciate you, you know, being a nice dude and being part of the stream and asking. All right, so we're chill here. We're chill. I think genuinely I can just go for Zappies, and this probably straight kills the P.E.K.K.A., and then I get a good trade with Royal Hogs. Yeah, he's spending 4 elixir with that. That's crap. That does nothing for him. He spends 4 elixir. P.E.K.K.A. doesn't get near the tower. Poison does jack. We needed Fireball, and if he had Fireball, it'd be a bit of a different story, but obviously that, like, we're chilling. So I think we cycle Royal Hogs. Usually I'm against it. This card cycle, I think I do it. So I can defend with mini P.E.K.K.A. I can defend Barbarial on the Goblin Gang afterward. If he goes P.E.K.K.A., it's totally fine. I still have Musketeer, and he didn't use Fireball. Oh my God. He's not even targeting the correct pigs. That's tower. That's tower. That's tower. He literally targeted the wrong pigs the entire time. Very good. And we Musketeer in the back. Now we have a building, so he can't really do anything here. I got the turret. I'm just going to arrows. That's free. That's free. And then we click the turret, so then we guarantee don't get finessed. Then we Barbarial, so we clean that all up. I don't even need a Barbarial. What am I doing? It's a waste. That's a waste. Yeah, so the turn on defense is actually so giga OP. Of the Musketeer counter pushing too. Like, genuinely, I need to save the Musketeer in my hand. I learned how to play the deck. We're getting better with it. We're evolving just like our cards. It doesn't feel normal. It doesn't feel normal at all. It feels like kind of effed up to cycle Musketeer and then like look at ability and say it's a turret and say it's like what we got. But I mean, hey, that's I guess the game now. It's super weird. It's kind of uncomfortable to click a turret on defense and be like, maybe my Musketeer placements now have to be adjusted because like you don't want to drop your Musketeer right in place to the P.E.K.K.A. Maybe I drop it like more towards the middle and then wait for my Musketeer to walk up, right? So like I drop it in the middle, then I click the ability so the turret places there, and then after that, then I wait for my Musketeer to walk up so then it can be in range of the P.E.K.K.A. I don't drop it immediately in range of the P.E.K.K.A. You guys hear me? You feel me on that? Any plans to come to Cali? Let's meet, man. Dude, I might go to Cali for a Pokemon thing. I'm not 100% sure if I'll do that. What do you say the biggest differences in Texas and Washington? Honestly, Texas has better pricing everywhere. It is like so much better to order things there and not get scammed. Seattle is mega expensive. Like you don't feel it if you've been living here all the time, but Seattle is so much more expensive. For instance, the convention center in Texas that they rented out, they really like cheaped out on it. It was like $9,000 for a weekend for them to rent out an entire convention center. And they were charging like hundreds of dollars for each table. They made a gigantic hundreds of thousands of dollars off of everyone that signed up to this Collecticon. It was an awful Collecticon. But funny. It's funny that they were able to do that because I totally did not anticipate them to be able to make that sale and make that amount of money. And also like the land being so dirt cheap. It was insane. That was crazy. The people in Texas also seem nicer, I would say. Probably not from like an aggregate scale, like overall guaranteed, but like for the people that I met on the small sample size on the trip, a lot of people were nicer. Also, people in Texas seem generally older, maybe because I live in the city in Seattle. I live closer to the city. Like it's, you know, that area is like definitely to be populated by younger people from Amazon. But yeah, it's like a whole bunch of older white people. And then if you're in Seattle, it's just like a whole bunch of younger Indian dudes. It's an entirely different vibe. So I guess the demographic was different too. Yeah, it was cool. It was nice. A lot of the food there was obviously not Asian. A lot of the food here is Asian food. But it's, you know, it's just barbecue, a lot of burgers, stuff like that. Texas was different. Also, dude, people were strapped. People were wearing had guns and stuff. I was like, damn, he's just brandishing that out in the open. That's insane. Oh, it's crazy. It was a good time though. It was a good time. It was a good time to see my friends' family and just chill with them. And I try to treat it more as a vacation than anything. It was definitely not a money-making, like profitable Pokemon show or anything like that. All right, what are we doing here? Are we good? Are we good, guys? I think we're good. I think we're chilling. I think that this guy's just going to randomly spam all his stuff right into Musketeer and get finessed. A lot of people really aren't running Fireball, so you don't have to worry too much about this. Like, it's like spazzing out. That's so funny. We're chill. We're chill. We should have sent arrows here and win the game, probably. Like this. Guaranteed take it out, probably, right? Yeah. I like the fact that it kills the Sparky too. That's kind of funny. All that was in Seattle? No. It was in like freaking San Antonio. Everyone say you look like Hillary Clinton. I really hope that never gets repeated. That's awful. I really do not want to look like Hillary Clinton. I can't even say her name. I don't want that. That's the worst. That's the worst insult I've ever had, bro. I want to be looking like a way older white woman that is not at all looking like me. You can call me the Mother Witch, bro. Call me a cartoon character, all right? The Zappies with MVP. The Zappies took it for the team for sure. Have you considered making pocket TCG content? Yeah, I did actually. It's trash. The game is crap. It's just super pay to win. It was cool at the start, but they started releasing too many sets, man. They like Clash Royale is cool and all, and they've definitely made some pay to win stuff, but TCG Pocket, believe it or not, is more pay to win, bro. And the grind for the game is awful. Yeah, no, they did a terrible job with that game, TCG Pocket. It was probably one of the most mismanaged thing ever. You look like Goldenite? All right, cool. I'll accept it. I'll take it. We take those. Hillary in her 20s was a baddie. That's a compliment. Okay, yeah. If you specify in her 20s, okay? I'm also in my 20s, all right? So let's not say I'm like 60, you know? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I'll be that guy. I could pop an ability, but I really don't want to. I feel like that's just a waste of my elixir. All right, so I also literally couldn't even say her name, which is probably the best part about it. You guys are absolutely dunking on me. Break time is over. I got to study for exams. Good night, Tag. I'll see you later, bro. Hopefully you have a good one, and good luck in the exams. Ever visiting Argentina? I don't know. It is not on the plans for right now, bro. It is not on the plans for right now. All right, what are we doing here? Are we chill? We got the cash money here with the Musketeer sniping stuff. Genuinely, I think the Musketeer might just be a better flying machine. It feels like a better flying machine because I can pop the stupid ability and get stupid amount of value. And look, a stupid ability, get a stupid prize! Ah, it's going to take the tower. Look at that dumb thing. We forced a freeze for 3 elixir. Like, that's actually Looney Tunes. That's beyond bonkers, bro. That is beyond bonkers if I've ever seen it. And the fact that I can just go Royal Hogs here and get 2 and 2 and then get tremendous value. This is what we... Oh, never mind. Tremendous value of the King Tactician. Suck. Think. All right, I can arrows that. No shot you freeze this, bro. You don't have the juice like that. All right, so I definitely think he's going to bowler me. I just don't know when. I don't know where. I don't know where it's going to come down, but I'm scared. Probably shouldn't be scared, honestly. Snipe this crap. Snipe, 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 snipe. Okay. The dead Axie. The Dexy. A little Dexy. Okay, I hate that. That sucks. I got to kill that card, man. I got to kill that Inferno Dragon. Oh my god, chill, bro. Chill, brother, man. That tornado was vicious. I'd go into that. That'd be hilarious. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait. All right. So, we Musketeer on the left, obviously. We've learned. Or actually, do it here if you bowl it. Wee bully. Bro, calm down with it, man. Kind of brutal. Kind of mean. A little mean out here, bro. A little meanie. Fine. I mean, you're allowed to be mean sometimes. Just not to me. Alright. So we have to arrows this. Or we're going to lose the game, so. Sucks. Sucks that that's the thing. But it is Clash Royale. It is Clash Royale. He's obviously going to click his stupid turret thing. What a fun card. What a fun card, man. What a great addition to the game. Great job, Clash Royale. You did an awesome job there. Seriously, epic gamer moment. Thought he was going to go in. He didn't do it. Damn. All right. Hopefully, we can kill his cards and not lose the game. It'd be really cool. Cash money, honestly. Can't lie. Can't lie. It would be absolutely incredible. We just pop a turret and pop off. Hey, that freeze sucks for me. Bro, this is a joke, right? I need to get damage. Give me some damage, guys. For the 2-time. All right, if that doesn't hit my tower, I'm going to crash out. This is lost. This matchup actually sucked. Why did he have so many cards that were annoying? Kai, he's not even chill, man. He's not even chill. He doesn't even have chill. He doesn't know what chill is. Doesn't understand, man. Doesn't understand the vision. This is an awful game, bro. This was truly awful. You had Bowler with the freaking Musketeer. And you just had NATO too with King Tower activated. I mean, you played well. You're definitely not a bad player. But damn, that was a hardcore, horrible matchup. If I hadn't dropped the Royal Hogs all on one side, I think I could have won that. I just want to guarantee that I never get that matchup again with this deck. Because the other games I think were fine. The other game with the Dark Prince Elixir Collector is definitely a bad matchup, but it was winnable. This just didn't feel very winnable. He had Executioner with Bowler and Musketeer. That really did not feel even remotely winnable. So, yeah, that sucked. It's guess it's part of the game, but hopefully that never happens again. NATO is not disrupted by mini pack ability. My bad. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, I was taking your word for it a while back. You digging me? I wish I was digging you, bro. I was digging myself in an L there. NATO, yeah, dude, that was not a hee. That sucked, man. That matchup sucked. That was literally not fun. The XE NATO W matchup, yeah, W matchmaking for sure there. That was the first really bad matchup of the day. I think all the other ones were okay. Like, obviously, not great. We don't really want the other matchup against the Elixir Collector deck with the Dark Prince of the Witch, but I think the last one was just like really unfair. The other games I lost were like fine, you know, they're all winnable. That last one was not it. I just need to save my Musketeer in the other one. And I guess the other misplay that I did in the last game is I didn't cycle my Royal Hogs on the same side when he had NATO. But I don't know if he showed NATO. Did he not show NATO, or am I stupid? He might have showed NATO. Anyway, this guy hopefully doesn't have Fireball because we're dropping everything in one side and, you know, expecting him not to at this point. Seems like his deck is just kind of bad, to be honest. Is that a little disrespectful? Might be a little disrespectful. His deck's just a little bad. That's a little crazy that I just said that. Oh, guys, we're a little ruthless right now. I feel ruthless. How good is Hero Musketeer in 2.6? It's broken. I mean, Hero Musketeer is the best champion of the game, or hero in the game. It is actually by far the best. It's not even close. It's honestly, unfortunately, not even close, my guy. I wish it was close. I wish I could tell you differently. It is straight up silly levels of broken. All right, so we're going to pop the turret just to kill the Musketeer so I don't have to spend any extra elixir. I don't think this is smart, but I don't want to spend anything on that. And I want the turret there to block. All right, we're not even in the same realm of understanding this right now. I can't comprehend the IQ that it takes to drop that cannon. That is crazy. Your friend link is expired. Can you update it? Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. Yeah, I didn't want to misspread information. Yeah, I think it's a little too late because, like, you know, the video's been out for a while where I told people that they could do it. I also am not going to lie, bro. I straight up listened to you and I tried to do it a couple games. It didn't work and I just thought it was bad. So it makes me feel better. But hopefully the people that were watching that video are not, like, tragically misinformed and completely, like, you know, perplexed on how they keep missing it. Because, bro, I tried it. I'm not joking. I tried it like 4 times. I thought I was just bad at the game, bro. I tried to, like, make them, you know, like, I was like, why is it still getting pulled? Am I messing up the timing? But, yeah, no, it can still get pulled by NATO. Apparently. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's some way that you can do it. Maybe if they, like, miss up the NATO timing and you, like, mess up their NATO timing. I don't have Pig's Evo. That's a good alternative. You don't need Pig's Evo in this deck. There really aren't any other Evos that you'd want to play. I'd say, like, maybe Goblin Cage, and you put in Goblin Cage in the deck and you replace, like, something else. Pig's Evo is not even necessary, truthfully. That got destroyed? Yeah, no, that was a good win. I mean, obviously, we lost a lot of games earlier, so, you know, we got to take some dubs when we can. When it's in the next collab, probably not anytime I want, you know? Like, it's just, the collabs don't do great, bro. The collabs don't do great. I also want to create content that I like a lot. So, unfortunately, the collabs that I did do, they were fun, but, you know, at the end of the day, if it, like, takes a lot more time and money to create the video and it doesn't do as well, I can't really do it. It's just kind of how it is, man. If you spend a ton of time and money on a video to edit it, like, when I have a video that's going to be coming up, like, sometime soon, I have to spend more money when videos take longer for my editors. I can't, like, cheap out on that. If a video takes, like, you know, 50% longer, I have to spend 50% more money on it. And if a video's views are not as good, like, I can't, you know, I can't financially do that. It, like, I would start, I'm very close to losing money on videos if that's the case. Honestly, the views on the recent videos have been super bad, and I have no idea why. It definitely has caused stress for me a little bit, but that was kind of unfortunate. Our views in general across the board for everyone has been down a lot. I guess not for very few people at the super top right now that have gotten a ton of views that are collabing a lot with Jinxie, but for almost everyone else, the views went super far down the last, like, 2-3 days as soon as I left. Kind of sad. Would be that way sometimes. The main most hated deck in Clash, probably Rocket Cycle. No one likes Rocket Cycle. Absolutely no one loves it. 2v2 content? Oh, yeah. 2v2 content is going to be fun. You ever tried Dispatch? Nah. I haven't had the time. I don't want to lie on that. Like, I've looked at it. I thought it was cool. Like, but I haven't played it personally. All right, so let's focus up a little bit more in this one. We could send the turret right now on the tower on the right side. I think that's just going to be a nice alternative of dropping our recruits. Turret feels like it's going to do a lot. Yeah, it just seems broken, man. The amount of damage and value you get from it is just crazy. We go recruits here on defense. We kill his recruits, and then we get a good counter push. Not like you can click a Mighty Miner ability and get value from that. All right, so this is good. This is good. This is really, really good. We can go Fly Machine on this. Kill the Dark Goblin. Kill the Mighty Miner. Okay, why is the Dark Goblin not dying? Someone explain to this. How does the Dark Goblin not die there? What the hell? All right, we'll split Royal Hogs right into Royal Recruits, which is bad. I think it's still okay. I We can go for Zappies and then try to win this one. Zappies recruits again. You can't really wall breakers into this because we can arrows. Okay. He's gonna wall breakers the other side and be annoying. He's that guy. Okay. So we have to kill that. It's not dying, which is awful. But we have Royal Hogs that are floating, so there is that. Is a move. Called Cycloid Royal Hogs. And then they probably just kill him because he doesn't have a building. And he didn't have the Musketeer turret. That game's over. GG. I'm so sorry about it. Don't worry, man. Just in the future, if you don't know, just worry. Like, try not to say it. Because, like, I'll take your word for it because I trust you. And then I'll tell everyone. But yeah, I appreciate the fact afterwards that you are trying to correct it. I appreciate you, man. I saw it happen in sub short. Probably messed up in NATO. Yeah, honestly, probably messed up in NATO for sure. Like, there's no other way. I tried doing it myself and I couldn't. Yeah, if you tried as much as I did and like we both weren't able to do it, sometimes people just clip farm, you know, and they take it out of context or they like say things. So I guess it's not really your fault. I guess it's like someone else like posting a YouTube video and be like, look at this, you can do it. It's kind of bad, you know, when people do that. Get your hopes up, you know, they get your hopes up and then it feels bad. It doesn't work. All right. How come you ignore the wall breakers? If you can't defend the wall breakers, it's better not to drop things on top of it because the wall breakers will just kill you. I think you'll straight lose. Dude, this card cycle sucks. I lost this game for sure. Yeah, this is like unlucky. I mean, what am I supposed to do when someone sends all their crap at the bridge and I just don't have a good card cycle and then they like get no recruits in hand and they get lucky? Like, I mean, I just take the loss, right? That's just Clash Royale for you. And the big 25. Brutal. Guess I'm going to do this and then arrows and then probably just take his tower and feel good about myself for once in my life. Nice. I mean, the crazy thing is Clan is like hoping for 4 wins. I really hope that you get 4 wins, but I can't let you win. Hey, that was really lame that our recruits were not in hand. Did I cycle my recruits at the start? Like, what happened there? Dude, come on. Don't have a elixir collector right now, brother. Don't do that to me. That's so bad for me. Obviously awful. Also, this is not great. You're probably all in me right now. I don't know if this is smart. This is honestly bad. This is honestly bad gameplay, man. He's definitely an all in me. I mean, we could be okay if we are able to defend this and not die, but... Come on now. Come on now. All right, good. I was scared. I was scared for a sec. I was like, I don't know if our Zappies are perfectly placed. I don't know if they're going to work. It did pretty well, though. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. I messed that up. That was awful. I didn't know any better. I'm going to say I didn't know any better, guys, but this was not my best work. Oh, my God. I suck. Wait, he's Skeleton Army. We're fine. We're fine. We're right. If he doesn't click the ability, then we're fine. Click the ability. We're kind of good. Wait, it went back. Wait, we didn't get the ability down. What the hell? What is this game? Oh my God, chill. The hell is happening here? Don't even understand it, honestly. At this point, I don't even get it. Brother. The fact that he mini-packed into that is awesome for me, so I guess we'll take it. This witch is going to be a problem, though. Witch is going to be a little bit of a problem. Oh my God, I hate my life. I lose. GG. The witch just doesn't die here, does it? Oh my God, that's a mini-pack on my butt. GG, bro. Why would he click the ability, though? That's kind of weird. I mean, that's just a bad game on my end. Did he actually just send it at the start and I didn't have my Sparky answer? Is that literally what happened in that game? Is like, because like, that just sucks for the game, right? If that's the case. Maybe I'm bad and I suck on my recruits. No, dude, I just didn't have them. They're like 8th card. What the hell? What is this joke? Damn, dude, like, there's nothing you can do there. You just take the fattest L of your life. Yo, this game sucks. It stinks. Yo. Yo. Can we not get Sparky all in at the start with our Royal Recruits last in hand? Damn! That is actually crazy. That is actually crazy. Wow. All right. Sick. Crap game, guys. This game sucks. All right. That's unfortunate. You got to take those L's, but yeah, maybe Clash Royale should like not have us have the worst possible starting hand when they have Sparky. That would be nice. All right. Yeah, no, that was really bad. We almost came back and won too, so it would have been cool. All right, I don't feel comfortable cycling the mini P.E.K.K.A, but maybe I should have cycled the mini P.E.K.K.A. I don't know. You guys can let me know. I think cycling the Musketeer and sacking that is a lot better than cycling a mini P.E.K.K.A into that and then getting a way worse trade with the one card that can kill tanks. Oh my God, he's going to send it too. I actually don't respect these players. I'm just going to straight up say it. If you do these things, I do not respect you as a player. Are you a player even? What are you? Are you a wildebeest? This is just not fun. Holy hell. Yeah, I think we got to reevaluate what we're doing here with our strats at the start. If people just do that and they send their crap at the start, it's like a lot of damage that he's just getting for free. Not good for me, obviously. It's really bad. Dark Prince going to that. I wish I had Zappies at the start, but like, I just can't. I guess I just can't play aggressive in a lot of these situations. You just have to chill. A lot weirder. Also, maybe I have to use Electro Spirit in this deck. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe the Electro Spirit would be the move. Maybe I need Fireball so I can actually kill Elixir Collectors because people are just randomly running Elixir Collectors now. A lot more to think about, like in this meta. It's very confusing. So we should figure out some more stuff after. Maybe we should make some adjustments to the deck and try to use Electro Spirit. Anyway, I'm really going to try in this match. I don't like the fact that this guy has this deck, to be honest. The low skill bridge spam deck that I've been playing too. It's super, super, super easy to pilot, but it doesn't have good air defenses. It literally doesn't. So he's just going to all-in me with the giant and probably through crown me. Likely what these people do, you know, at this point. He's going to mini pack on top of the Musketeer turret, and I think I just lose. We have to do this. Oh my God, he just has a different version of the deck that he shouldn't have because everyone else plays a different one than that. And now, since he has this, he definitely gets a way better situation. So, kind of cooked. Because he can lightning me now, and I lose. Like, there's no reason for him to have lightning in this deck. He has a 7.7 elixir cycle deck with a no cycle at all and just a heal spirit. It's just comical that this is a thing. It sucks when that happens, man. It's just such a bad feeling when that's the thing that happens. Like, they just have a lightning for no reason. I mean, I think I could have come back too, potentially. Jeez, dude. This game feels so RNG right now, and it's just spam. Kind of sucks. All right, let's test out a different version. Maybe we can get a bit better luck with Electro Spirit. Yeah, I'm going to replace Fly Machine, and I'm going to put Electro Spirit and see how this goes. I think I need Zappies. Can't go Hogs early in this meta? Yeah, you can't go Hogs early in the meta at all, and I'm just going to use Electro Spirit, so then I don't need Fly Machine, because I genuinely, like, for whatever reason, I think that, like, the cards that I'm using as Win Conditions are my heroes, and I do not want to do anything else. All right, cool. So he's sending a stupid Win Condition at the start. This guy is, like, a unranked player for sure. Anyone that Royal Giants at the start does not know how to play the game. You can't get away with that. If you drop that into E-Barbs or something, you're kind of dead. Royal Hogs, for the most part, you're able to defend with if you do send it. Still not, like, the safest bet, but I'm never cycling Royal Hogs with this deck ever again because they don't have Goblin Cage. It's just a bit of a different function, especially with the bridge ban with Dark Prince. If someone Dark Princes, Goblin or Giants in front of it, rages it, and has a Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A, the Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A is really hard to defend. I think that I, more often than not, need my Royal Recruits until I decide what their deck is. Like, I think I literally need Royal Recruits in my hand. I think I actually, unironically, need Zappies or Royal Recruits in my hand for this deck to work. Like, at all points in time. Yeah, always RG in the back. Yeah, but you don't even RG in the back at the start. It's just risky. It's just bad gameplay, to be honest. Like, RG in the back at the start is really, really bad. It's super, super bad play. It's like, if you do that and you get into a P.E.K.K.A, it's just, it's a bad spot for you to ever come back. You can't really win then. So if he does something insane, we can just, you know, send Zappies again and recruits the bridge. Yeah, I think that adapting with Electro Spirit might help out. I'm not 100% sure. The Fly Machine is such a nice staple in the deck, but like, I can't snipe this building as much anymore. I guess I could use Musketeer. Yeah, you know what? I can snipe that with Musketeer. I could use the Muskie as a sniper. I just died to the Zappies, though. I think it kind of just dies to Zappies, so we're chill. Musketeer at the bridge is just so weird. To cycle a Musketeer at the bridge, it just doesn't feel right, you know? Something about it just feels so wrong. That's an annoying little prince. It does do a lot of damage, though. It does do a lot of damage. Gotta hand it that. We're gonna Barbaro here. Keep the little mini P.E.K.K.A help. We can go for Royal Hogs if we wanted. I'm just gonna play this a little safer. It's super bad to click the ability into that, I think, most times, but in this specific bot, I think it's fine because it's like level 13. It'll deal a lot of damage to the knight and force that extra elixir. I did not mean to click Royal Hogs. I thought it was Royal Recruits. Sorry, guys. That's a fumble. That's a huge fumble. I don't know why I did that. Okay, why? Okay, he clicked the ability early. We're kind of in an okay spot. Straight up, this Muskie does snipe. We win this interaction pretty hard. Let's retarget onto the knight, but I think I'm okay with that. Little Prince is kind of a problem, but it's fine. It will straight die to this Muskie, so we're chill. And we have a Barbaro too, so we can send it a little bit more. Genuinely, cycling the Musketeer with this turret is not bad. Alright, that's kind of unfortunate. He's going to get a much better trade than he should have, but it is what it is. The Musketeer left side because I think he's going to over-defend the right. Okay, thank God for him. He's so lucky. He went to the wrong lane. Fine, I guess. We have turret, so end it here. Probably wins this game. I don't think he can defend the turret. It's basically bridge spam, man. It's kind of crazy. Look at how much damage the turret does, guys. Look at how much damage this stupid turret does. Insane. Crazy to think about that it can do that much damage. We'll just cycle our Electric Spirit, reset the Little Prince, hopefully. Kill it. And if he Earthquake logs, doesn't even really kill the Zappies. Kind of insane to think about that, staying alive, but it is that way. Also, Cannon is an awful card to play with Royal Giant. It's kind of just bad on a lot of different decks that you're trying to get more counter push with. Royal Giant, Royal Recruits, it just doesn't really work with. Clash is locked in game. Yeah, I guess we're kind of locked here. I mean, is there... It's not locked right now, bro. I can't believe, bro, that we lost so many games. Meta is definitely different. The meta is so different for Royal Recruits and other stuff that it is awkward. It is awkward, awkward, awkward. Missed my message? I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Have you gotten to 11.5? No, I haven't really been playing super hard. I mean, I played at the airport and I lost internet a little bit, so kind of stopped playing. It was not a good procedure. Not the optimal outcome to be playing and then losing internet. You try the new rating gifts? No, I haven't. All right, so to go recruits here. Okay, this kind of sucks. I have to drop recruits into this. That's not where we want to be doing it. Oh, it didn't target as many as I thought it would. I thought it would target way more than 3. That Golden Knight was not great. Yeah, I think we just click the abilities more often than dropping Royal Hogs, to be honest. To be frank with you guys, this feels like a much better trade. Get that spawn-in damage. The recruits practically defend the Musketeer. This is better. This just feels a lot better. So I'm glad that we switched up the deck. The Fly Machine seemed like a useless card. I think the Musketeer just is better. It just seems better right now. So yeah, if I use Electric Spirit, it helps out with the cycle. Lets me clean up bats and stuff. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me that I'm stupid for this, but I think this version is a lot better. It's only off of a couple games, but I like the Electric Spirit a lot more. Maybe I put an Ice Spirit for a better value against, like, you know, things I need to stun for a longer period of time, but how the hell did that reach my tower? That's insane. All right, Electric Spirit Chains, that's sick. It also might just feel different because of the specific matchup that we're in, right? Okay, this could be a fat ability. Even better arrows if we need to, but I'm not going to take it yet. We can hit more. Nah, I'm just going to kill the princess with a mini P.E.K.K.A. We're chill. Cash money. Heroes are way better than champs. Yeah, no. It's not even... Like, champions do not deserve to be played right now. If you're playing champs in your deck, it better be Boss Bandit. Like, that's it. Like, straight up, if you're playing heroes in your deck, that's better every time. Like, I don't think that champs are even remotely good, comparatively. The slots that are for heroes and champion, they're supposed to be churros, guys. They're not churros. They're really only one thing. It's champs all the way. Or sorry, it's heroes all the way. His heroes are just objectively better. It's not even close. So why is this thing glitched and giving me on both sides? I want it on one side. Is there any way I can fix that really quick? Do it in every stupid game mode? Pretty sure I did it on one side. I don't want it like that. How to play. I want it. I want it on the right. Yeah, better. Customizing work? All right, cool. So much better. Do you think a double champion deck can work? Probably not. I mean, the heroes are just so much better, bro. Like, heroes are so much better. Golden Knight's still good? Yeah. I guess Golden Knight's still good. Yeah, Golden Knight's still broken. Golden Knight needs a nerf. Golden Knight, Boss Bandit, still broken. Every other hero is like kind of mid. I think Archer Queen is playable. But yeah, you should just be running heroes. I'm not going Royal Recruits anymore. It's just not a good play. I'll cycle my Musketeer before I cycle my Royal Recruits. That is how pissed off I am about the meta with mini P.E.K.K.A.s everywhere. Like, I literally cannot lose the game again because my opponent has a Sparky and I cycle my Royal Recruits. I am not having that crap happen to me again. That happened once. It is too much for me. That is a very, very, very bad way to lose a game in Clash Royale. Probably the most unfun way that I've lost today. That was so lame. All right, so yeah, no, we're chill. We just Barbarrel this. We probably take a little bit of damage, but it's all good. Oh, we can go Zappies here. Damn, that sucked. I wanted to get the ability. It's fine. It is what it is. I mean, we're definitely winning this matchup. I'm not losing to a Mega Knight player with Royal Recruits deck. That just does not happen. Unless he's got Skeleton Barrel, which it is possible. Like, if he's got Skeleton Barrel and then he's just, like, really good at the game, he can beat me. But I don't think I'm losing this. Usually, I guess, with Skeleton Barrel, I have Goblin Cage, so it's a little bit different. But, oh, I was just going to send a stupid balloon at me. That's fine. That's okay. It's a bad trade for him. You got a really bad trade, honestly. I can split 4 and 1 or 3 and 1, and that's better because then I can use a little turret with one of them. That's so broken, actually. That's giga broken. I didn't really think about that till now, but this is the play. This is one of Hundo P the play, guys. This is it. He's just dead. Like, he's just probably so pissed off right now, realizing that he spent a Goblin Gang that was mirrored and then also minions. He spent 7 elixir on defense there, guys. That's the cost of a Mega Knight. He did not get a counter push. I don't have to worry about anything. It's insane. My Dono Jake? Yeah. I'll take a look. I'm sorry, guys. A lot of times, like, I just really don't want to lose the game, and then I forget about it, and then I jump to the next game if I'm pissed off, if I lose a game. I'll actively make a mental note. Now, after this game, I'll read the donations, but I'm also at 3 and 2 or 4 and 2. I don't want to lose another game, so I'm not reading the donation right now. I'm actually locking it in a grand challenge because I've lost too many games, all right? So hopefully that's understandable, but I am a bad streamer. I'm sorry about that, bro. I will actually read it after. And thank you again for all the donuts. I super appreciate that. What are we doing here? Yeah, I hate when, like, streamers don't read donos. It's actually, like, a very big pet peeve of mine. I'm like, damn. Like, even at, like, big amounts, they should always read donos. So I'm very, very sorry. Like, especially when I'm, like, not huge or anything like that and not reading the dono. I'm very, very sorry. All right, we just send it here and we're chill. We can go in for Royal Hogs and then mini P.E.K.K.A on the Mega Knight and then arrows on the Goblin Gang and just take another tower and the game's super over. Okay, he doesn't want to even try to do anything. That makes sense. Yeah, I'd do the same thing if I were you. I'd probably leave. All right, so I'm usually careful and accurate when it comes to mentioning niche interactions, as you may remember. You can trust me on these things in the future, I promise. No, dude, I get you. I'll trust you. I'll trust you. I super appreciate you. Especially the fact that you went over and beyond and tried to correct it afterward. I honestly just like the old meta recruits with the Golden Knight and the Musketeer hero. It works well. Yeah, I mean, you can play that too. It's definitely not bad. I think that, you know, you probably are better off optimizing and changing the deck a little bit because obviously, like, you know, the game is different. So you should probably adapt to it and see what the higher quality cards. Like, there's no arguing that mini P.E.K.K.A is definitely better than the Golden Knight, right? Like, obviously it might not fit in the deck better, or maybe you're not used to it as much, but we're working with it and we're going to see if there's a better version that we can come up with that we could get adjusted to playing. And there's always growing pains, right? Like when you learn a new way of playing the game, it's not immediately accessible for you. It's not super easy for everyone to understand, right? There's so many times that, like, when I was playing tennis and I was changing a part of my stroke, right? It was different. It was not the same way that I was used to playing. So it took some growing pains and some time getting used to. I need Barbarrel on this so I don't die. Hate Expo. This is a free matchup, I would say, more times than not. But the mini P.E.K.K.A at the bridge was insane. Like, he just sent it. He just sent it. It was wild. The goal is to get a counter push. Yeah. With Royal Recruits, it usually is. This is a much better session right now. We're playing better here. We're playing a lot better. All right, so we can go Royal Recruits to the bridge if we absolutely want to. We kind of have to because he cycled Elixir Collector. The issue with this game right now is Elixir Collector is still a thing. That should not be a thing in the Big 25. Like, I can't run Fireball because it makes the deck so bad. But if I don't run Fireball, I kind of get cooked by really crazy stuff. All right, so we can go Zappy's left side. Kind of have to here. Don't really want to, but I have to. It's not likely clicks an ability. It would be really bad for him to do that. Okay, he's just not very good at the game. That was not going to ever break through my Zappy. So, fortunately for us, he just didn't know what he was doing, and he fumbled the bag. I'd love to get fat arrows here on Skeletons and Elixir Collector. Or honestly, the Musketeer, too. I'll take it. That's good value, I think. Now we can Barbro on the Muskie and possibly even kill it. That's what I'm hoping for. You never know. Or I can spend recruits. I'm definitely spending recruits here. Hell yeah, brother, man. And we Barbro on those Skeletons like it's our job. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You guys know how we do out here. Looks a bad ability, gets nothing from it. All right, so we can go Muskie at the bridge, and we say, nah, our Muskie would win. Our Muskie is better. Our Musketeer is built different. Gonna send this, and then we go Zappy's left side if we need to, but I don't even think it matters. He lost the towers. We're gonna go Royal Hogs up in here. Mini package should just straight die. Doesn't matter. Barbro comes through. Really easy win. GG. We go next. We move forward. You missed my message again. I'm sorry, Payne. I'll take a look, bro. I'll take a look. The Payne says, could you rate my deck? Yeah, I'm not really rating decks right now. I usually do different streams for that. So I want to make sure that you know, like, I did read the message there. I'm not rating decks right now. I like the stream. You talk through the game very well. I feel like I'm watching while learning. Thanks. Yeah, dude. I try to, explain the stuff that I'm thinking while I'm playing. Obviously, I play like trash the entire first bit of the stream, but that's how it goes. If you haven't been playing Clash Royale for a bit, I think it's probably pretty relatable to play like crap. What are we doing here? I understand you're not a bad streamer. Don't mind if you read this after the stream as well. So here's Adona's good vibes. You are. We love you. Dude, I'm so lucky to have you, man. I honestly don't deserve people like you, man. Thank you so much for the vibes. Thank you for the consistent donuts today, too. Your reality is exactly what you make it, man. You won. I guess we did win that last game. That was kind of weird. You're watching the stream and working is fun. Yeah. I mean, we take the dubs when we can. We take dubs when we can. Oh, this is a fat W. My God, that is great. Yeah, we're going to play until this stream ends, or until this challenge ends. Then I'll probably end the stream. But yeah, we learned a lot about the deck. Like, the brutal way of this game is, like, you learn from losses. Like, I cannot cycle recruits anymore until I identify what my opponent's deck is. I am way better off cycling my Musketeer because I still have Zappies and I still have, like, Mini P.E.K.K.A. And I feel comfortable right now that my opponent's not going to bum rush me with the Sparky and ruin me. Like, I sometimes will not get Royal recruits in my starting hand and I'll lose, right? Because, like, I need that against the Sparky push. Sometimes I'll cycle it like a moron and then I'll lose. But, you learn. You learn from your losses. You get better at the game and you get better outcomes afterwards. So that's the way that I like to play Clash, and I'm glad that that's what we're learning here. So even though this stream is definitely not a successful runs and the challenges as much as we wanted, this one's going to be better. But for sure, I don't know if we're going to win this game, but hopefully we do. And then... yeah, it's been a much better route to be. Plus, Fly Machine was not great. No, Fly Machine sucked. It felt like it was just useless comparatively to the heroes. I'd rather just be spamming heroes, to be honest. To be completely candid with you. They're just better. We're going to go use Electro Spear and hopefully it jumps on stuff, and then we can use the Mini P.E.K.K.A. ability. Okay, Mini P.E.K.K.A., please. Oh my God, didn't get the level up. Scammed. Scammer. Oh, is he going to Ice Spirit me and ruin me? Yeah, he did. Does he even get it? Yeah, he gets an ability too. That's great. That's fun for the whole family. Not having a building into that is actually really bad. All right, so we're going to send this Royal Hogs right side. Hopefully he clicks a fat like delivery on this left. And then loses. Yeah, that's kind of what we're hoping for. There's actually a shot he just straight loses the game right now, hopefully. But I don't know if I can kill a Hog Rider, guys. Hog Rider. If that Mini P.E.K.K.A. hits, we win. Let's freaking go! And then we Musketeer. And then you click your stupid little thing and it doesn't matter. Because we got plays! Alright, that worked. That was sick. I mean, that's a win. That's a wrap, boys. That's one of those things where, like, honestly, I think matchup was hardcore in his favor. And all he had to do was play better on defense, and he didn't. So, It is what it is. We'll always take those W's and we'll move forward. But in reality, that should not be a game that you win. I think Hog Rider plus Hero Knight is definitely a hard counter to this deck, and you need to save the Musketeer and click the ability. So the fact that I didn't realize that, it is what it is. Yeah, the gameplay level drops a lot when I talk, for sure. Like, I'll do silly stuff. Like, I don't know why I cycled the mini P.E.K.K.A. at the very start of the game, and the other side, like, when I second game of the video or second game of the stream, that was disrespectfully awful to my gameplay. That was the worst play I think I've ever done, like, ever on stream. Like, I honestly don't remember doing a worse play than that. Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. better than the Goblin Cage? Yeah, I do think the Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. is just a really, really, really good card right now. Obviously, I think the game will change, and these Royal Recruits decks that I'm playing right now are not going to be that much better later on, like when they eventually nerf heroes. If they do, they got to nerf heroes, though, man. They can't leave the heroes how they are. They're just too broken. They're just silly strong levels. Not good for the game. No shot they keep it like that, you know. Click the ability. Get a hit on a tower maybe for the one time. If not, it's fine. I guess I could have arrows. I would have been a better spot. I would have got a lot more damage. We'll see how Electro Spirit does here. I actually don't know this interaction very well. I will pull back all the minions. How much damage do we take? Now 2 shots to the minions, right? Instead of 3 shots. Take 1 minion hit. Fine. Sure. That's okay. I'll take it. If I recruit to the back, probably okay. There's likely no Sparky coming at me, so good with it. Yep, this is fine. I can muskie on this too, and it should snipe the mortar, if I remember correctly. This is an interaction that I do like. I do like it. I do like it a lot. Yes, sir. That's actually filthy. That's so good for us. And then we just click the ability, because it does more damage, you know? It's pretty good. It's pretty good, if I do say so myself. I'm going to pop the ability here, kill the Musketeer guaranteed. Mini P.E.K.K.A. the other side. Get a Pancake ability if we want. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. We take those! Woo! That crap's broken. I have to bar brill. This is going to be bad. It's going to be a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Still fine. You drop it right down the middle. Don't drop it on the side. A lot of people F it up and drop the ability like this. They drop it here or here because they see the skeleton barrel. They're like, oh, it's not on center. Don't do it. Don't do it, all right? I've been there. I've done that. It's not fun. Not a fun time. All right, he's skeletons. That's good. I mean, he's good at the game. He's playing this pretty well. Wait, he's got Fireball and he sent it? Damn, dude. Damn, son. I know you were about it like that. He misses some of the pigs, and he definitely loses the game now. So, we're just going to arrows. Should be GG. Should be wraps. He can't Fireball that because he doesn't kill the Zappies. Going to, like, Mortar Evo on the right side. It's going to be useless. Electro Spirit here. Barbaro. He just pigs this if we need to, but I'll muskie. I'll bite. I'll bite. Hurt as well. Set it a little bit, you know. Clean it all up. Hurt's going to be able to pop all that crap, and then if he goes in for any other shenanigans, we just arrows, and he might even drop minions into that. Doesn't matter. Really free win. I wasn't in Texas. It was fun from a trip perspective with my friend, but man, Galacticon sucked there, dude. The downside of, I'll just straight up say, like, you know, a lot of different things, when they get too corporate, when they get too detached, it's not great. Galacticon, the experience of those types of things, it's bigger, it's generally better, there's definitely more money invested, but the people that organize it don't give a crap about you. They don't care about the vendors, they don't care about the experience for people. They just see spreadsheets and money, and that's what it is. You know, when things get too corporate, too big, the people are not actually looked at. You are looked at as a number, and that's awful. It's awful. It's awful, but that's how it is. And unfortunately, San Antonio Galacticon was, you know, more of a numbers game of how much could they profit. They did the worst possible venue, and a lot of people lost a lot of time and money going there. For me, I didn't. I stayed at a friend's house. Also, just took it as a mini vacation, chilling with him. It was fun from that perspective. But yeah, I would really, you know, like, even though front row shows are not as big, or as, like, you know, always as good, they are just better from an experience of vibes being with a person that actually genuinely cares about the show. So I don't know. I like the fact that a lot of the smaller shows actually care, and some of the bigger shows are just like, you know, stock guys that don't really care. They're just making money. It'd be that way sometimes, though. Hero Musk is better? Yeah, Hero Musk is the best champ of the game, or hero in the game. It's not even close. It's broken. Wait, this deck kind of slaps that I'm playing, guys. Straight up, this deck is kind of slapping. You guys proud? I made a deck. I did a thing. And we're winning a lot of games. It's sick. Nice. It's nice. It's so nice. Alright, let's not die here. Alright, how the hell am I supposed to kill that? I literally can't drop the turret because I lose if I do. I can't kill the stupid boss bandit. Hate this game sometimes, man. I don't even know if I can kill it anyway. That's going to be fun. He's going to click his stupid ability right into Electro Spear and sack it. Nice. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. Oh. Now you're dry, bro. If you do that, you literally don't have much. Alright, I mean, this should just die, right? At level 13. Actually, don't know. Mess around and find out. No, that would have hit my tower. I can't have that happen. Not up in here do we ever take that. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. All right, that's good. I don't know why I got so animated, guys. Got a little animated out here. I'm a little animu. All right. I'm an idiot. What am I doing? Did I even kill that? Nah, I wish. I wish. He's going to Ram Rider into me. He's going to click his stupid ability. It's going to be really annoying. Dude, that Vines, though. Oh, my God. It's not dying, bro. All right, I spent a lot of elixir there. Holy hell, that was bad. That didn't feel great. All right, Executioner me, daddy. Get Exy, daddy. All right, hopefully this guy just takes a loss. I don't know what's going to happen. He might not want to take an L right now. Okay, he's doing some real stupid crap right now. We like that. We do like when they play poorly. We do like when they play poorly. To be honest. They don't do it all that often, but they do sometimes. They do be making some bad plays sometimes. I'm not going to lie. They do be doing some real dumb crap. All right, that's going to be bad for me, isn't it? Did I get another ability? Funny if I did. Might not. Just recruits here again. Send it. Send it, baby. If I lose this, I'm going to be sad, man. I lose. I hate Mini P.E.K.K.A so much. That's just such a busted card. Boss Bandit and Mini P.E.K.K.A. It makes sense. I should have applied more pressure on the other side instead of going into the Royal Hogs because, you know, he had damage on that side. And going into the Executioner. So, that was a game that I just kind of deserved to lose. I think that Executioner is kind of annoying, but if they stack up Xe Evo with the Boss Bandit and the Mini P.E.K.K.A, it is possible to lose that. The other games, straight up, man, I'm not going to fib. This was really frustrating. This is a win that I deserve to have, man. You can't tell me that Royal Recruit's last card in Cycle is even remotely fair. So this loss was stolen from me. I really believe from my heart of hearts that he did not deserve to beat me here. Having Royal Recruit's last in hand means that I just lose, right? So I feel like the Electro Spirit would have helped out there. Maybe last possible hand, you're able to win. I should never lose that game. And then this game, the guy had Lightning. This is the garbage card to have in his deck, and kind of made a bit of a difference, I think. Like, I might have been able to win that one. I think I would have been able to take his towers. Just kind of precluded any potential of that. So I just lost the Musketeer, lost the ability to counter push, and lost. This is weird because the better version of the deck is actually a bit different than that. But the last game, I lost fair and square, and I messed up. I should have probably went opposite lane pressure. The deck feels a lot better with Electro Spirit, and the Fly Machine feels like it weighs the deck down. I would recommend, if you guys want to play, I would play this version of the deck that I won all the games with, Electro Spirit, and the last game I lost was my skill. So, kind of how it is. The Fly Machine deck feels a little bit worse. The Fly Machine just as a card, just conceptually right now, in the power of Heroes and Hero Musketeer, I'd rather run Hero Musketeer. I'd rather cycle that. I'd rather go in for, like, you know, Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A on defense when I could instead of a Goblin Cage, because it's better counter push. So there's a lot of ways of winning the game. Obviously, the Goblin Cage would have helped out a lot in the last game, but there's ways that you can outplay and play better and win that makes the game more fun for me. So I always try to think of it from that perspective, like what works and what doesn't. And the Fly Machine obviously wasn't working, so I had to make adjustments. Like, that literally felt like unwinnable situations sometimes in the games I lost. The last one, it's like, okay, I think I could have clutched up and played better there. I think that at the end, if we take a look really, really quick, just, it's insane how much damage we did. And this is a bad push that I did. Went into the Royal Hogs. Right here, I think. This is bad. Maybe this wasn't the bad one. No, this wasn't the bad one. This was fine. Like crap ton of damage. Defended that. This looked good. Everything here was fine. Like, this defense was about as good as I could have. That was bad. That was crap. If I went other side, he wouldn't have committed to it. He wouldn't have went towards the 2,400 HP tower. If I split up the pigs, bad decision. If I drop anything else in the back here and reset, I think that's fine too. Like, these Royal Hogs were not great. If I zap these in the back and send all on the right side, I think it's kind of mid. I think ultimately, like, I just wait for him to make the play, going for the zappies all on the right side, and then mini P.E.K.K.A on top of the executioner, right? Because it doesn't have NATO or anything. There's a way that I could, you know, orient it so the mini P.E.K.K.A would give us value and tank for stuff. I'd be back to recruits, but this is not the play. I ended up fumbling here because I overcommitted into the Exi, and then that's all it takes when he's got broken cards like Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A, and then also the Boss Bandit. Like, I went recruits here, and it still wasn't enough, you know? I still went recruits on top of an Executioner, and the Executioner did not die, man. Brutal. Brutal if that happens. But when they have so much firepower with Boss Bandit and Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A, if you don't have enough elixir, even if you got rail recruits, you're not safe. So I learned my lesson there. I thought I was okay. I thought we were chilling, but he had too much. He had Snowball, he had Vines, he had proper support, and he was up too much elixir. So even though I had the right counters in my deck, it feels like I shouldn't lose that. Can't really overcommit into an evolved executioner and let that thing counter push because you're just going to die. So misplay on that. I deserve to lose. Other than that, I think this deck is really solid. You guys let me know down in the comment section what you think. It's cool that we beat a couple elixir collector players. I think this is the better version of the deck. Remember, do not cycle your Royal Hogs or your Royal Recruits at the start because you'll lose a lot of times because people just all in. If people all in with a Hero Giant and a Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A and you're down elixir, you literally can't defend. The entire game is shifted. You're not allowed to play aggressive because you don't know what your opponent's got. There's a good chance you're just going to die. So, love you guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And yeah, like this if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more content. And check out the pinned comment if you guys want to see more Clash Royale videos. Because I recently 3-crowned people with a Mimi deck. And a lot of people didn't really want to watch it, I guess. But I thought it was a sick video. So check it out. I played 3-crown Goblin Barrel. And then I also showed a level 23 Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A in Clash Royale. So if you want to see the level 23 Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A, check that out in the pinned comment. If you want to see the 3-crowning machine with, you know, Goblin Barrels on King Towers, it was kind of fun too. So that will be in the pinned comment. Love you guys. Fun stream to be able to come back and not play Clash Royale for a while and mess around with Royal Recruits. I think this will probably be the better version of the deck moving forward. I'll test out some more and I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated. Obviously, I have to test out the heroes and see what works and what doesn't. There's a lot of learning. There's a lot of losses that come with it because you don't know how to play the decks. You don't know what's best. And it takes time to evaluate, learn from losses, and improve incrementally. But yeah, peace out, guys. Check out the pinned comment. I'll see you later.